was much needed. And those are some good tacos.
Yeah, good food.
Taqueria La Bonita.
I had asada fries, and they were pretty good.
It looked really good.
I like asada fries.
Belly's full.
I'm ready for night sleepy time.
Heck, I ate 5 tacos.
That's a lot of tacos. Taco. Ooh, very bumpy.
We really need to get some DEF in this thing.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for how long now?
For a few days now.
You're trying to get comments pulled up.
Trying to. Kentucky Redneck said tacos and tequila? Just tacos.
Just tacos.
Just tacos.
I'm not a big drinker, but when I was, heck, I was never the type of person that sat there and ate and drank. I either was going to eat or I was going to drink, one of the two. Usually I drink, then eat.
Nancy said hello from a very windy and stormy northeast Iowa. Craig said, "You back working?" We're actually headed back to
the raceway.
Lori said, "Welcome back."
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Debbie said, "Love the G's at Trucker G. Love from New York."
Oh, much love.
Much love, y'all. Don Burke says, "You guys are the best."
Don, how you doing,
Don.
girl? I haven't seen you in a bit.
Yeah. And thank you for the super chat.
Super chat, clap. Thank you, sweetheart.
Almost missed your hand. Curly Girl said, "Yum. Have some for me. It's 12:06 a.m. where I am now, and now I want tacos." LOL. It's never too late to have tacos.
No, not really. A little too late to have tacos now because I done ate my tacos.
Yeah.
I don't think I could eat another one.
No more tacos.
Tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah, tomorrow. Just not today.
can't believe I crashed that hard on the way back to the truck.
That was funny.
Was it funny?
Yes, because your sister was, Andressa called her. She's talking to him, and you were out by that time. And she got off the phone, and we're driving.
I don't think they can hear you.
And we got there, and you didn't even hear TT. TT was raising a fuss in the back of the Tahoe. And she was like, do you think she has to go to the bathroom? I was like, I think she might. So she was like, I'm trying, TT, I'm trying. So we get there, and I get them out real fast and take them to use the bathroom. And then I came back for my keys. I loaded them up in the truck. And you were still sleeping. And before I could get out of the truck, Sheila was helping me bring the stuff to the truck. We got it all put in there, and I got out. I said, you still sleeping? She's like, yes. And she was laughing. I said, well, I better go get him. And that's when I woke you up, and you looked utterly confused.
I didn't know where we was.
No, you looked really confused. I'm like, we're here. You're like, we're here already? It's like, yeah. And then
Hold on, I'll help you unload the stuff.
Yeah, so he said, hold on, I'll help you unload the stuff. And Sheila's like, we already got it. And he's like, no, you guys already took all the stuff out and put it in the truck? What about the dogs? The dogs are in the truck. Everything's in the truck. And he was still in disbelief. He goes, I don't think I slept for that long. I was like, we've been here for about 30 minutes now.
I had no idea where we was.
You zonked.
The only reason why I knew where we was because I woke up and I seen my truck.
Debbie says, I love this truck. Strong Nana said, good evening.
Good evening. No, I turned the heat, or turned the AC off.
Ooh.
It's all you.
Something. Helen said, hi, my G's. Love you both. Love you too, hon. Gary Downing says, I have some of the most stupidest arguments with people that don't understand the principles of the convoy. Sometimes you just need to look at them and tell them, you know what, bless your heart.
How you been, Gary?
Richard said, good evening, G's, from McPherson, Kansas. Well, good evening, Richard.
How you doing, Richard?
Kathleen said, love yous, Mr. and Mrs. G. Happy, safe driving. Thank you, hon. Andy said, hi, G's, from SoCal. Carnitas taco.
I had 2 carnitas, I had 2 al pastor, and 1 asada.
Krista says, hi, G's, good evening, you two wonderful people. Love you. We love you, too.
Love you, too.
Dick Smith said, following you on YouTube now in Facebook jail. Wayne said, where are we going? We are headed back to the raceway, guys. Justin said, good evening, G's. Much love from Farmsville, Texas. Thank you for all you do.
No, thank you, guys.
For all you do. Thank you. Diane said, are you having a great evening? Yes.
Last night I told Mrs. Young to sleep in. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning.
I must have been out because I didn't feel you wake up. The bed at your sister's house felt like sleeping in on a pillow. A really nice, soft, fluffy pillow. Okie Patriots had just popped on. Tornado sirens sounded here in my little town in Oklahoma. What did y'all do today? Well, I hope everything's all right in your little town of Oklahoma. I did hear earlier when we were on live that someone said that Oklahoma was fixing to get hit with storms and possible tornadoes.
We went to my sister's and then we went to the swap meet today with my sister.
Frank said, back to the base. Hope there is no mud, LOL. From what Marcus was saying is that, you know, the sun and the wind has dried it up quite a bit. KR said, OMG Dan Burke. WTH. Who's Dan Burke? Jazzy Jazz says, hello. Hello,
How you
hon.
doing? How you doing?
Charlie said drama or facts. I'm not sure. I must have missed.
I don't know.
Chick, beware. Dawn said, Charlie Sparks, I have given too many drivers, I'm no chick. Guys,
I don't know what went on with
exactly. Don't
with
be
anything, so I mean, I don't have an opinion on nothing.
No. Be nice, guys. Be nice.
Yeah, that's what it should be. I love everybody. Everybody.
Everybody. Everybody. Okie Patriot said, oh my, that thunder just rumbled my house. Oh,
Oh, wow. What part of Oklahoma? Our nephew stationed there at Altus.
Yes. And that's why I was asking you earlier if Sheila knew about the impending bad weather there in Oklahoma. Wayne said, give the fur kids a kiss for me. TTMH. I will definitely do that. Chuck said, G's after dark in the fast lane. Trina said, good evening from Idaho. Well, good evening, hon.
Idaho.
Sean said, hopefully G didn't swap undies and the swap meet.
My sister kept trying to get me to get some G-strings.
She did.
It's a little awkward.
She was laughing
Oh, she
so
thought it was
hard.
funny.
She did, because we were like all the way down the aisle or the row, whatever you want to call it, and she was up in front of us a ways, and she's like, "Look, I found you some chonies." Debbie asked, "Did you enjoy your dinner?" Yes.
Yes, it was very good.
Cindy said, Gee, did you get your underwear and socks?
Kind of sad we didn't get to tell Andres, but he was gone early this morning because he had that soccer tournament.
Christine said tornado touchdown near Tinker Air Force Base. Okie said Marla is about 65 miles south of Oklahoma City, or
Okay.
39 miles east of Lawton.
Gotcha.
Rosie said, "Did you have blood sausage tacos today?"
No.
Jamie Marie says, "Hi, G's, love y'all. We love you too, hon." Jay says, "Love yous to my new G family. We love you too, hon." Carol said, "Good evening from Kentucky."
Kentucky.
Michael L. Fox says, "Please stop picking and choosing what you want to read on your live."
There's 3,000 messages, and you're more than welcome to read them all. We catch what we can, man.
It's all good. If you'd like to come over here and try to manage it.
If I was picking and choosing, don't you think if it was something that I really didn't want to see, I would just boot the person? I don't do that either.
Willow says, why don't you let the G's take care of their own business and you stay out of it? None your business.
That's what Mom always said.
Yeah. Jazzy Jazz says, there is a 150-acre fire in Florida. I don't live there, but see it on Doug Live North Point, a YouTuber that lives in Florida. Oh, no.
Sorry if I pitch a ride back to the camp.
I don't care.
Our prayers goes out to them. I hope that no one is, no homes or anything like that are in the way of the fire.
Yeah.
Oregon Pitbull says, good evening, G's. Well, good evening. Nancy says, are you staying in the truck tomorrow or going places? I'm not sure what the plan is for tomorrow, guys. We take it day by day.
I'll get to it.
Janelle said, we love you guys. You are our family. You're our family, honey.
No, I said you walked all the way up here to find X-ray?
Yeah.
Carol said, you finally got to see Stacks unhappy.
I'm not in any rush, though.
Georgia. Love you guys. Love you too. Mook says, Mom asked Dad what the name of that song is.
Let her go.
Let her go. Oh, he got it, Mook. Teresa, thank you for the stars. Star salute. Teresa B said, stop even responding to hateful people. It's hopeless. I don't believe it's hopeless. I really don't. Sue says, Mike Fox, Alameo, it's G's after dark. Shouldn't you be asleep?
That's funny.
Jamie Marie says, ABC conversation. See your way out of it. LOL. That rolled. Hugh said, at least y'all aren't dealing with 4 to 5 foot snow drifts and blizzard conditions like we are in northeast Wyoming. I don't think Wyoming ever gets the message the seasons change. Because it's usually always, for the most of the part, is usually always winter there. Roy said, back to mud pig pen/pin. Monty says, I love big trucks. Now, after following the convoy, I used to be scared of them.
I love big trucks and I can't not lie.
Debbie said, none you be. My mom said that too. Doreen said, Mrs. G can't wait. Mrs. G can't wait till you get your package. We'll definitely let you know, hon. And thank you so much. I must have missed something, guys. Ooh, that went fast. When I switched over to Facebook.
I got into a big old, all kinds of ruts down here, didn't I?
Oh, for the love of goodness.
It's not too bad though.
Sorry guys, I'll try to catch you if you bounce out of the mountain.
Yeehaw.
Definitely a ruddy mess. There's still some spots that you can see that have what you call it, water in the ruts, but it doesn't look too awful bad. Tracy said, my husband surprised yesterday afternoon, pulled up to the house, asked if I had an overnight bag. I said, why? He said, you're going. He said, you're going on a short run with me.
He said he's moving if you want that spot back.
No, I got my trailer right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to back up to it.
All right.
He already called his cousin to stay the night at our house to watch our dogs, horses, and care for my mom. All planned. I was so happy to get back in Big Red Ride again. We hit the road for Lubbock, Texas. I got in the sleeper, dozed off till my hubby said, we're here. He asked if I felt the high winds pushing the truck. Nope, sure didn't. He drove through dust storm, high winds, 60 miles an hour, then thunderstorm. And you slept all the way through it. That's awesome that you got to get back in the truck.
Sounds like your son just wants to sleep through everything.
Rick said, Mama G's, squad kicking it tonight, LOL. Tina said, North Carolina here. Ron said, what's with that woman carrying a gas can on her hips? She made it into like a purse, is what it is. Because I noticed her in Hagerstown with it on her hip too, and I thought, what is that? And I took a closer look, and I see that she made it where it opens up and she can carry stuff in it, and it's got it. She put a strap on it and everything. I thought it was kind of nifty.
I didn't say.
Nancy said, what types of tacos are there? There's pastor tacos, there's asada tacos, lengua, carnitas,
Can't make anything into
chicken,
a taco. Taco.
Oh yeah. Shannon said, after dark is drama free, work free environment. It's time to laugh and let go of the day. Pants optional, laughs a must. May cause munchies. Thank you, Shannon, for the super chat. Super chat clap.
Now there's a problem. I stuck up my pants on. We might have to remedy that.
We might have to remedy that. I think I'm going to go ahead and turn everything over to G, because I'm going to get the bed ready so that we can lay down. And right now, TT's sprawled out all over the floor. Oh, and then there was light.
TT says, I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Like big butts. Chris said, don't judge my tush.
What is the best taco? I'm big on al pastor.
I like
Matter of fact, we got Mike hooked on him too. Mike.
That's all he's ordering now. I'll take that one. Mooch, please do not put your foot on my cup of pork chop.
Joyce says, can we see the doggies? You'll have to give Miss G a minute.
Moochie. That's not like putting your foot on the top of my water bottle.
Diana, yeah, I've talked about that as far as the truck shuts down across the country. They're shutting down over fuel prices.
Hey, Shannon said it best. It's G's after dark.
Yeah.
Leave the business at the door.
Get me started, and they're going to get me worked up. I think they try to suck me in.
Oh, watch your lips.
Alice said, that'll be my next order for tacos.
Pastor?
She said, Mr. G, describe your dinner, please.
Describe your dinner.
It's al pastor tacos. Basically what it is, it's a marinated pork. And it's like marinated pork with pineapple and onion and cilantro.
It's yummy goodness is what that is. Just saying. Yummy goodness. I lost the thing. There it is. Oh, it's processed.
Where's Mike? Mike's getting tacos.
he's having pastor tacos.
Matter of fact, we just seen him a minute ago.
Yeah.
He come to eat with us, but heck, we've done eating by the time he got there. Remember, there's a reflection in the windshield. LOL. If Mrs. G takes her pants off, everyone may see. Yeah, the curtains are open. Dance. Travis says, I'm getting a nightshirt for my wife of the dogs. Oh, awesome.
Everyone.
X-Rays having tacos with Mike. Alan said, Mike getting tacos and Marcus is getting Pringles.
Speaking of Pringles, you need to get down from there so that I can finish.
DJ said we need to get Mike on the After Dark again. Yeah, he's itching to get on After Dark.
Hey.
Sue said you're cutting out.
Are we cutting out? It doesn't say transition.
Al pastor. ALPASTOR. Al pastor.
And if you can't remember that, just say the pork meat that has the pineapple on it.
Yes, who's joining us tonight in bed? Mike is there. Who's X-ray vision? Who's got the pole?
Oh no. No, I'm trying to make this go down.
It's late. Took off my glasses. In other words, you can't. If you're anything like me, you can't see nothing.
See nothing without the glasses.
Brandy says, it's so nice to hear both of you laughing.
It is. It's good. Laughter is the best medicine. The bestest in the world. Moochie, watch it, buddy. Moochie, moochie, moochie.
Oh, Mike and X-Ray are together. Yes. Ryan's still watching from Kingman. Denise says, please get the Pringles. Carla, thank you for the stars,
I
sweetheart.
don't think any
Star salute.
ever gonna look at Pringles.
Cindy says, I have dollar bills. Finally got paid.
I have dollars.
No, Jen, we didn't go to PA. We're in California. Uh-oh. Sean says, who's got the fuzzy handcuffs?
I
Sue
got
says-
bungee cords.
Sue says, wait, we're lucky it's only the glasses coming off. Corey says, X-ray is hot. I'm gonna stop bringing these younger guys on here. I like it better when I'm the only man me. Doesn't sound good, did it?
I'm sure one of our children is watching right now. And I'm sure it's probably Mook. So I'm
Oh,
probably
Sharon needs therapy.
getting a
Who
text
cares?
message. Mom, therapy.
Cindy says, I have real handcuffs. Oh.
Cindy is prepared.
Oh, now I'm an afterthought. Thanks a lot, Corey. She goes, we love you too, Trucker G.
She was showing you some love so much. Such a turd.
Digna is watching from Peculiar, Missouri. Make room for me, y'all.
Peculiar.
Yeah, we go to the Flying J there quite a bit.
You need to turn your headset off.
Is my headset on?
I see it blinky blinky.
Well, you need to put it on charge, but it needs to be done. It's a good thing that you guys are laughing. No serious talk. It's G's after dark. And pants are optional, Billy Bob said. Mandy says, yes, it's me. With an emoji slapping her face.
I told you Mook was lurking somewhere.
You're welcome, baby. You just got a little more to talk to your therapist about.
She's like, my parents have just damaged me beyond belief.
Mrs. G, it looks like that couple outside waited on you to get out. Oh, are they waiting on us? I was sitting here reading.
Comment. Sorry, guys.
They should just walk on up. Yeah, I'll go out there because I don't want to be rude.
It is definitely something else to try to get the truck around and have a lot of stuff. So it makes me a little bit like right now, she's outside the truck. I can put no stuff on the seats. My bridges are falling. Much. No one told you to get up on the seats. Oh, maybe I gave them just enough that I can put everything on my seat except for the trash can. Maybe not. I gotta split it. I feel like I'm burning up, y'all. Which, I feel you by my leg, buddy. Just because I opened the closet, you know,
nipple booch.
You're so cute.
Be
Oh,
friendly.
hi. Hi. Aw. Are they both girls or?
No, this is a female here. He's a male.
Oh, hi.
He's just a puppy. He just turned a year old.
Guys, I'm trying to find all this stuff.
You smell kitty on me?
Pretty much.
Hello, I'm Laura.
Hey.
My boyfriend's a fan of you guys.
Oh, nice to meet you.
He watches.
I can watch this tonight.
All right on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's been watching you guys, and I just come down and like, oh,
Yeah,
who's that? You know. It was neat because he was watching you guys on YouTube, and so
Yeah,
he
yeah.
had you on like a lot of full screens. And I
Oh,
could see
sorry
the
for
blue
ITV.
track in front of the white track, and the white track in front of the yellow track, and then the yellow track in front of that little truck with the flags on it.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay, that one's first, this one's second.
That's cool.
Everything else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bright TV now.
That's big deal.
That's when they were getting into Sacramento, right?
Yeah, Bakersfield.
Because they were in,
Marysville for Saturday, isn't
Okay, I'm gonna see Ford.
Oh, we wouldn't plan on staying there anyway. We already have those things
TT did. Well, you'll fall out of the truck.
started. Baby road.
Stay safe.
Nice meeting you too.
Yeah, be safe. Oh, yeah, definitely. If you'd like to.
No, sir. Mooch, mooch, the mooch. You're not helping on it. Okay, I found a headset charger. Turn around. Mooch, get over there. Oh, we're making a right-hand turn. Hey, quit fussing. They just came to see you. Now you're gonna be all barky. Hey, that's enough. Move it, guys.
She got mad because I knocked, didn't she?
Yeah, she started fussing.
All right, move out of the way. Watch out. Terry says, Mandy Harold, at least your parents are fun. Terry says, hold your... He rolled the window down and I went to go roll it back up and he got his paw stuck right there. Poor guy, you okay?
I'm rolling you up in the window. I told Dad how rude.
He looked at you like you did it.
Like I was the one that did it.
And Brandy says, oops, I bumped the turning signal.
No, with Mooch around, we're always making a
Yeah,
right-hand
always
turn.
making a right-hand turn.
And we're going right. All right, let's get you guys turned around. And we'll... I'm guessing... Let's get this tripod thingamajigger fixed up. Not real sure how well this is going to work.
What is the app G uses to gather all receipts for taxes? We have a tax mess every year with the 1099. That is Duke AI. Duke, is it .ai?
Hold on. I actually was just using it yesterday. Let me find it in my deal.
Actually, I need to post that video up for of Duke AI because A lot of people have been asking about that.
I think it's just Duke AI.
I think it's just Duke AI, D-U-K-E-A-I.
Let me go to my store and search.
Poor Boji. Here, let Auntie Nora kiss it.
Maybe it is Duke.ai.
Yeah, Duke.ai.
Sorry about that, guys. Duke.ai.
Zachariah says, Mama G, peekaboo.
Yeah, because I have them back here in the bunk.
Jay says it's a parent's job to embarrass kids somehow.
Oh, yeah, it is. And we thoroughly enjoy ourselves while doing it.
Barbara says, do all trucks with sleepers have the curtains? No, not all of them do.
Our last truck did not.
No, we bought some.
Yeah, we bought the
kind that
ones you
just
put
in the
in the window, yeah. Which they worked really well.
Yeah, they work good.
But these are kind of nice because then that way you can just close them and not have to fold them up. And
they've got a
find place
track
to
on
put
them. All right.
All right, now you guys are just looking at the bunk. We're not back here. So, do you have the air on? Are you sure you don't have the heat on? Because, buddy, I am like burning up.
I may or may not have had it up a little higher.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm over here going crazy thinking I'm having a major hot flash.
No, you are crazy.
And he's got the heat on.
No, you are crazy.
I turned the heat off
crazy.
of the seat. Grab your soda.
You are crazy.
Sometimes, sweetheart. Sometimes.
Yeah, baby.
He does it on purpose.
Shut this CB off so where we don't hear somebody yelling at us.
Sounds like a plan, rubber band. Oh. Grab your soda.
It's empty.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Then hand it to me so I can throw it in the garbage can. Yes, I'm bossy and demanding,
Yes,
but I
she
like to
is.
keep the truck nice and clean. As
TT
much
move.
as I possibly
TT
can.
move.
That was bossy.
TT.
You made TT move and she did not want to move.
Oh.
That was a sigh of relief.
Aye.
Okay, if you'll do Facebook comments, I'll do YouTube comments.
I probably can do that.
There's Moochie fur
You didn't
everywhere.
have the AC on back here. That's the problem.
Was
I
it turned
just-
off? Oh, I didn't push the snowflake. That's
The
what
snowflake,
it was.
is that what it is?
That's the snowflake for the air conditioner.
Carol says we call those personal summers.
Personal summers. I've heard power surges. What is it? Tropical storms.
Valerie says I do that when it's going to rain. I got lost.
RV said, poor Mrs. G having a heat flash. Mama Jan says, please be aware you have a giver that likes to take it back. Guys, leave.
Gotta
Be
work.
nice.
Oh.
We don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know the
so
whole story. I don't even really know the story, so I don't have a...
have no idea, but Deborah said, no worries, Mr. G. We think you're a hottie, too.
Yeah, baby.
Bet Suze says, you
I
guys
think they're throwing me a bone now.
are so damn perfectly amazing. I love, love, love watching you two. Your love is relationship goals times a million.
There's nothing perfect
about us. No.
Doreen says, Mr. G, there are treats in the package that look like real cookies. Don't eat them. They are the dogs.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Just to warn you. Lucinda says, shh, don't tell him. That sounds like something I would have done. I did that to my little cousin one time.
You gave him dog treats.
No, I told Star, I said, here, you want some jerky? I was a kid
brat.
too, but
You're
it's
such
fun.
a brat.
It's still funny. She didn't
Such
like
a
my
brat.
jerky. Yes, fish tacos are good, Laura.
Oh,
Larry.
yeah, buddy.
Brenda
Kentucky,
says I have my PJs on.
Kentucky Redneck said, be nice, folks. Be kind, please. That's right, guys.
Valerie says Mr. G is froggy when he gets a nap.
Stacy says, silly question. What are you as on Facebook? Trucker G.
Trucker G.
TT's all bracing herself like we're...
Dan says, Mrs. G, your daughter looks a lot like you. Watch the video of your daughter lip singing today. Totally thought it was an old video.
Laylee. Funny thing is, everyone usually says Laylee and Bub look like G. And Mook looks like me.
Actually, when she was born, her baby picture is a spitting image of my baby picture. Side by side.
Yes,
you can't tell the
identical. The only thing different was Laylee's nose was a little crooked, and she has a little red strawberry mark right here, and then one right here. But yeah, she looked exactly like identical.
Of course, is Mr. G a boss? Or Mrs. G a boss?
Debbie says...
Yeah, she is bossy.
Debbie said, perfect mix. Love it. Yeah. And see, you know, it just... Sometimes I'll look at the kids and I'll see more of G in them than I do me. Dawn said, if you need a vet, with a vet, I can help. Is something wrong?
No, I don't need a vet.
No, honey.
Oh, she probably heard.
Moochie.
No, the window came up and his hand was like right out on the side. Yeah, his hand. His paw was right there on the side, and it kind of squished his paw a little bit, and I rolled it back down real quick. I didn't realize it was there. No, but thank you, sweetheart.
No, but thank you, sweet. Super chat. Nah, Moochie's good. TT's good. Spoiled rotten as usual. We went to Auntie Sheila's and they got their Oreo cookies and they had quesadillas and yeah, they're just a wee bit spoiled by Auntie Sheila. Bill said, God bless and amen. God bless you guys.
Larry says it was my birthday Thursday and I forgot getting old dang. And then Crystal says,
you happy birthday. Mike's probably still eating.
Gary Downing says, who asked the question? Who asked the question? Gary Downing's been with us for quite a while.
I know, right? That's why it makes me laugh.
That's why he's laughing. Yeah, we knew about 60,000 of them.
Oh no, Terry says it's Pringles time.
And I wasn't exaggerating, guys.
No.
I mean, before the convoy, we had, what was it, 66,000?
I think that's what it was.
And mostly drivers.
And their family.
Yeah.
Truckers' wives, kids. Meathead said, God bless you, Trucker G. God bless you. Stacy said, thank you, Mrs. G. I told you it was a silly question, for I couldn't form a question for the life of me. You're fine, honey. You're fine.
So excited I got my long sleeve shirt today and the electric blue sweatshirt. I'll wear it with honor since I met you two with Anthony.
Awesome.
Oh, awesome. That's cool. Thank you. James says, I heard movies were fun to go to. Movies?
I said it was a squeak, but it's a movie.
I got to tell you, we're at the swap meet, right?
Oh, goodness. I wish we could have been live, but the music.
We're at the swap meet. Hold on, don't make me lose focus.
I'm trying to figure out which time you're going to talk about.
Right now I'm getting swirled. I did not know they made mannequins that had nipples. I looked at Mrs. G and I said, that mannequin's got nipples. I had to go up and feel just a second to see if they really were, if they were real, and it had nipples.
His sister took a picture of him doing this.
Yes, she did.
Well, hello, Mook. Okay.
They said your sweet daughter is telling us some great. Just put her on speaker.
Hold on. Okay, the time that we took you kids to the movies and what?
And we were waiting for the movie to play, and the old music was on speakers. That you and Dad decided that it would be funny to embarrass us children by singing and dancing along to it.
I forgot about that. I thought you were going to say the time that we went to the...
No, you did that too. I forgot about that one.
Oh my goodness.
Says, Dad G, that is hilarious. Can we see the dogs?
All right, huh?
Billy Bob's laughing. Randy says hello.
Hello.
Tracy says, "Oh my God, too funny, G." Stacy says, "LMAO."
I can't take him nowhere.
Nipples?
I can't take him.
The nipples. I didn't know that either, Brenda. I really didn't. I
Look
thought.
at.
Yeah, that's what the dogs are doing.
The CP.
I'm more concerned about everybody's laughing about the nipples.
Oh no, that wasn't everything. Your dad. We walked past this one aisle. We're going down this one aisle out of the swap meet, and there's another mannequin, but this time the mannequin's boobs were like squared off. It was weird.
Did you go to Dinios? It's none of my business. Just curious. I'm not sure what Dinios is,
Maybe a restaurant.
so I don't think we did.
Glad it was a mannequin, Rick said.
I don't know.
It was a mannequin.
I didn't get slapped, so it had to be a mannequin.
His sister has proof. Ask your Aunt Sheila for the picture. She'll send it to you.
Cindy said, "Is anyone else's sound in and out?"
I see we had a low transmission signal, so that could have been what it is. Or maybe you might need to exit the stream and come back. That helps too. What said, "Sweet dreams, TTM Mooch." Naomi said, "Oh gosh, a Manny with nips."
Gary Downey says, "That's hilarious. They're anatomically correct."
Barbie dolls.
Barbie dolls work. Joe says, "Good night. God bless you all and your family." As
Good
soon as I
night,
got
hon.
to talk about nipples, are gone.
Good night, Joe.
I don't blame you.
C10 said, "What kind of swap meet was you at that had nipples?"
In all my years, I've never seen that.
What'd you say, Mook?
I said the good kind.
The good kind.
Was it nibbly out?
Me-
You want to know.
Meathead said, "You're funnier than a pet raccoon, Trek or G."
Livy says they're crashed.
Yeah, they're out.
Bugs. Even Nora's never seen nips on a mannequin.
I had never seen it either. And he's loud too. He's like, I was looking at
It's got nipples.
the clothes, and he's like, "Babe,
Come here.
babe." I was
Look.
like, "What?" He's like, "Look at this." So I start looking. He said, "Look at that mannequin." I was like, "What mannequin?" "The one right there wearing that outfit." I was like, "What about?" He says, "It has nipples," and then you notice it and you can't look away from it.
I had to go touch it. I had to go find out.
Mama Jan says, that one you were talking about, it's a swap meet auction in Roseville.
Oh, yeah.
North of where you are.
I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that one.
Where's the web booster? Maybe that'll help out some.
It's not doing it.
They said it's buffering.
Is it buffering?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a...
Shirley says that wasn't a mannequin. That was a sex doll. Mrs. G goes. Mrs. G looked and she said, "Oh, I like those pants." I said, "Those pants ain't gonna make your butt look like that."
He did too. Yes, you're still on speaker. They were cute britches, Mandy. They had cute little, like...
they got mannequins with
pockets.
butts. They go pow.
They're like, wow.
They go pow. And they got nipples now.
Do what?
They were the butt leggings, weren't they?
No, they were jeans.
And I'm starting to think, that
Bell
mannequin
bottoms.
don't talk back, so you might be traded in.
You're fixing to get smacked around. Tell him, Mook. Tell him.
I don't think I can handle a stepmom.
Bill
I'm
said,
trying to trade mom in for a mannequin.
Crystal said, "I thought I followed my dad at a swap meet. It wasn't him."
he's done that
I've
too.
done
Not
that.
at a swap meet though.
We're
at
at a
a graduation.
We were at a graduation and we were sitting down. I walked outside. I came back in and I sat down next to the wrong lady, like
The row in front of me.
the row right in front of Mrs. G. And I went to go put my arm around her.
And I said, "Hey, that's not me." He looked back and he said,
And
he
I
looked
said,
at her.
"It ain't you."
He said, "I'm sorry."
She was laughing.
Angie said, "But did it have a head?" Jillian said,
It did not have a head. That means it didn't have a mouth either. That can be a good thing or a bad thing.
Jillian said,
my God.
"Junk in the trunk jeans." Exactly. That mannequin had a big old bubble booty.
Oh, I missed it. It says Shirley wins the award for the best comment, G. Hysterical, perfect after dark.
Oh.
Now I gotta go look for it if I can find it. Shirley.
Lady Gentleman's laughing. What says, "Oh, gee, y'all had to get closer to check it out. Love you all. Butts that go pow, and they got nipples now. You sound like Nanny when you start laughing right now.
Back to her. It won't let me scroll back to it. One Mr. G, you're a mess.
Lou said, where are they selling strawberries? He's trying to change
How about
the
the
subject. RV said, good thing there wasn't a male mannequin for Mrs. G to check out.
And Terry says, that's almost as bad as getting in the wrong car. I've done that with trucks.
I thought I did that in Texas. I was bringing the pups back in. I loaded them in the truck. And I started getting in, and there's someone that's not real familiar at a glance sitting in the driver's seat. I was like, oh no, and then I realized it was Marcus.
Here, you'll like this
our
one.
Truck.
Tisha said, try putting pants on a male mannequin. I worked in a retail store and had to put the mannequin upside down and put the pants on him. Not a pretty sight. I've never put pants on a mannequin, but I have taken pants off a mannequin.
Yes, he has de-pantsed a mannequin before because he wanted that pair. That was when Laylee was a baby.
Sarah said, I bet the mannequin had a cigarette afterwards. Michael said, need to get G a mannequin for his birthday.
Angie said, gee, that means there's no ears either.
Michael said, I'm wondering why God gave man nipples. Don't even start, because you're going to have my mind just...
He's going to be messed up. Jazzy Jazz says, nipples, Pringles, bubble butts, pow, wow. Oh, wow.
Karen says she didn't notice if she had a head.
He didn't notice if she had a head.
I won't lie.
Holy Cat said, our trucker G loves Mrs. G. Sassy, LOL.
Zachariah says, I like big butts and I cannot lie. I can't deny. Brandy says, Mrs. G, since I start watching you, your hair looks like it has gotten so long.
Mine?
That's what she said. Yeah, no, mine.
No, your hair has gotten long. No, my hair has gotten quite a bit long. I haven't cut it in like almost a year. Deborah said, OMG, that is funny. Monty said, I'm glad you can have fun after living on the road. Love you. Love you too.
Mrs. G, does Mr. G need a touching mandate? Keep his hands to himself. Sandy's laughing, and then Lucinda says, sounds about right.
Janie said, they twerk for us. They twerk for us.
Said,
instead
it's
of
the
they
one
work
you read.
for us.
I was typing fast and you read it.
Did you hear that? They twerk for us.
They twerk for us.
Instead of they work for us.
That's funny.
Meathead said, Mrs. Trucker G change is CB handle to nipple
inspector.
Yes.
I'll have to have my sister send me that picture. It might offend somebody though. Brenda says, one night I met my ex-hubby was drunk, and we went to the store, and he was having a full conversation with it.
A mannequin, I guess. Okay. I don't want to read this one, but I'm really curious now. Angie says, don't forget Mike's new name, Squirt.
Oh, we're not even going to get that. We're not going to get that. 3 G's in her chat today. How about the Dodgers?
Michael said, keep Mr. G away from the pencil erasers. Brian
says, yes, they do have mannequins with nipples. Thinking about it, I've seen them also. They need bras, LOL.
They need bras.
I've never seen it.
Look at your dad's face. Did you see your dad's face, Mandy?
No, I didn't.
He said, I've never seen it.
I haven't. No, I noticed their butts right away.
Brian says,
I think I've told Mrs. G a few times, you need to get a pair of pants like that.
don't inflate with air compressor. Warning on the box. Deborah said, geez, you are all a hoot tonight.
Melissa says, hi, geez. Great to see you both. Good to see you.
Oh, Debbie says, pants on? Off? Confused, LOL.
Pants on. Daughter's in the room.
I better not lift mine too high. I didn't buy those undies today.
I asked about that, if you found underwear and socks.
Yeah. Bill said, I just love when these chats are having fun and no drama.
Yeah, Shirley said that wasn't a mannequin, that was a sex doll. I did read it.
No, sex dolls.
How about guy mannequins? Yeah, I've stripped the guy mannequins down.
Dr. Pepper Drinker said, how goes it? It's going pretty good. Harvey said, Mrs. G, you should sneak a mannequin into the truck while Trucker G is sleeping. He'd probably cuddle with it.
I would.
Oh, Shannon says, now I'm going to be checking them out, looking for nipples. She's going to get thrown out of the store.
Nancy says, you're going to get a little doll with nips.
A little doll with nips.
Was a swap meet by Wilson Way? Yeah, that's the one that was over by Wilson Way in Stockton. Been many years. Idaho here. Glad you guys are on, and I need this. Yeah, that's the exact one, Dan.
Mike said, Mr. G, going commando with two laughy faces.
Zachariah says, Dad G's beard has grown a lot.
Yeah, it has gone
Rick
quite a
says,
lot.
you can even rig the arm some way to wave at egg chuckers.
Chucky said, y'all ain't right, my kind of people.
Melissa said, you're going to get a shipment of mannequins with nipples. Don't be threatening me with a good time.
Rosie said, oh Lord, I can see someone sending G a blow up doll. LOL.
Doreen, you did spell that right. She said, hi, Mook. Hope I spelled that right.
Oh, there it goes.
Harmony says, hi, I'm new and I just started following.
Oh, goodness.
But Charlotte replied, brace yourself. Interesting conversation.
Well, welcome to the Rowdy Bunch. Stacy said, whoa, nipples, strawberries, pants optional, and squirt. I'm about to lose it.
Who did say that?
Stacy Miller. Bill said, well, just stopped in to check on you all, and now I'm going to bed. Good night, Bill. Good
You have a good night, brother.
Beth said, well, I feel as if I'm being ignored. Oh, that's the first time I've seen you pop up, Beth.
Mrs. G slacking this. Forgive her.
Lori said, Mr. Smurf. Shannon said, I was thinking a case of underwear.
Jackie Redneck says, Bess.
That's the first time I've seen Bess pop up. Unless it rolled and I just didn't catch it. Super Trucker said, there is a channel on YouTube called Junkyard Mook.
We're the boobs at least big. We're the boobs at least big.
Oh, we gotta plug the phone in.
Hand size.
How about that weather we're having?
Anything bigger than a mouthful's a waste. No, I'm just kidding. Reel it in.
Yeah.
Reel it in.
Oh, guys, I'm trying to get it plugged in before we lose power. Let's see if it'll hold. We're at 5%.
Kenny said, my kind of conversation. Put a G-string on that mannequin. Nicole said.
Trina said,
said, good night.
I'm always embarrassing my kids. They never know what to expect. That's our kids.
Nope, same way. Never a dull moment.
Brian said, I enjoy watching you guys. Makes my day and night. 2:50 a.m. conversation all about food. Had to eat after
And now he's looking for a
that one.
mannequin.
LOL. Last night someone was air frying a chicken breast.
Jody Ann Officer said, hubby and I went to the old drive-in movie. I went to the concessions shack and returned only to get into the wrong car. I turned to hand my hubby his drink, and instead it was a couple making out.
Well, they didn't notice you, so you were able to get out of there pretty quick, I'll bet. And they were none the wiser. Arby said, you guys cracked me up, and now everyone is going to check out mannequins
I'd have
in
turned
the
to him and
stores.
said, do you need a hand?
You would.
That would have been really freaky, wouldn't it?
Dennis said, I walked by a Manny once and said, hi, dummy, and she said, hello.
Ronald said, that's funny. Wow, I just made a Walmart delivery earlier today, off of Hamner Lane in Stockton. I passed Wilson Way. Small world.
Oh, you were
Yeah,
so
you were
close.
right there by us.
Beth said, I had asked questions for you, Mrs. G.
Oh, we missed it, sweetheart.
If you just do me a favor and retype it, I will try to keep an eye for them. Debbie says, softballs, that is enough.
Taylor says, yeah, my parrot is now saying, what do you wear? Underwear? He once belonged to a trucker.
What do you wear underwear?
Libby's busting a gut here, that visual. Cindy said, better get a grip on Trucker G.
What? It said, I made my daughter
get a
a
grip
pair
on that.
of Superman underwear on over her pants.
You better get a grip on me.
And-
You're ignoring me, isn't
Yes, go to bed. Over her pants and run through the store yelling, I'm Captain Underpants.
you? Mr. G needs a boob cake. Sherry says, I had one made for my so he
I
wouldn't
think
touch
maybe
it.
son.
I think probably son.
Angie said, Ohio, I would die. Mike said, can we get the G's 400 likes? Thank you, Mike. Terry said, when the wife is shopping for clothes, I have something to do. Thanks, Mr. G. You're going to get thrown out of the department store. Debbie said, fun family, Miss Mook.
Tracy said, I remember 10 years ago, I got up to come out of the living room, get a bottle of water, bump my toe on the coffee table, look down at my toe, and notice my son's legs up in the air. Couldn't see the rest of him. His head poked up between a lady's knees and said, Mom, I hear your toe. Okay, I couldn't say nothing, was laughing my butt off. Next day he couldn't look at me without red face.
Well then.
I'm going to reel that one in because I went out into left field on that one, and I filtered, honey.
You did.
Are you
I'm
proud?
So very, very proud.
Good job, Dad.
Dr. Pepper Drinker said, hey, Mr. G, what are you eating under there? Underwear. Shannon said, I'm still trying to get my parrot
Edibles.
copying G's horn. He will do it, but not when he sees the phone. JM said, my husband had Captain Underpants as a username for something and forgot about it. So he used that account to sign into a business meeting. And the manager said, Captain Underpants. Dennis said, I have seen some sexy mannequins.
Poor Mook, she's on the phone. Dorian said.
It's okay, I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to need therapy eventually.
Linda said, is Mook your daughter?
Yes.
Carol said, Linda Jackson, yes. Gary Downey said, us men are all titty babies.
Ain't that the truth? Dennis said, oh, I read that. Jim said, did I miss the swap meet haul?
Linda says, we have 71 female right now. Michael says, if you get slapped, you went too far. Checking for nipples.
It wasn't a mannequin, y'all, if you get smacked. Unless it's your wife.
Judy said, what did you buy at the swap meet? Miss G got a knockoff
Purse.
purse bag thingy for our, what you call it?
Our equipment.
Our social media stuff.
That way I don't have to carry it on my shoulder. Let's throw it all there and hook it onto my back.
Really, she just wanted an excuse to buy another purse.
Mandy.
Kathy says, what was that PayPal and Venmo? Does Amazon deliver there? Winky face, winky face, winky face. Brad says they will deliver. They will deliver there. Just make sure that they will still be there. Bump, 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 bump.
Mike said Dr. Pepper got Mr. G hyped.
Frank says after 10 p.m. it's adult time.
Mammy says, oh Lord, my husband would have asked if they needed a hand too if he got in the wrong vehicle with a couple making out.
Roy, you guys have a good night, buddy.
Good night, hun. Jazzy Jazz says cute. Kathleen said, Mrs. G, are you afraid of driving like I am? I'd rather be passenger secretary than drive that big truck, not liking the height and big motor.
Uh-oh, Bobby says, shame on you, Mr. G. Your children are in the house. LOL.
Mrs. G's not afraid of the driving. Everybody else is afraid of Mrs. G's driving.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence, Mook.
Cindy says, wow, those nipples have Mr. G wound up. I just never seen a mannequin with nipples. It's not too often in your lifetime you can say, you know what, I ain't never seen that before in my life.
Well, now you can say you have seen a mannequin.
Well, apparently they've been there because other people said they've seen it. Where have I been?
Not looking at mannequin boobs.
Well, we need to go to the swap meet more often. Because they had a button that said, and it had nipples.
What said cute bag, Mrs. G? Thank you. Monty said, how long are you there? Can bring homemade tamales or enchiladas.
Oh. I'm not sure how long you're going to be
She said,
here, but that sounded really good.
Mook says she wants enchiladas.
Brenda said, do not take him to an adult store.
Beth said, I like it on my TV, not pushing that
Yes,
like
I'm
button
so
on my
sorry.
phone. It's doing strange things. Oh, someone said that too, that when they hit the like button, it like sent like sparks.
Oh,
when you
really?
hit someone said that on YouTube the other night.
Bonnie says, Harmony Branson, welcome to all the Mr. and Mrs. G family. Keep following. You will enjoy it.
Raven said, Mook, shh, don't give away mom's secrets, LOL. She threw me underneath the truck and hit me with every single tire, didn't she? Do what?
They should try marrying into the family. It's crazy.
You know you love us.
No refunds,
The
remember?
comments went way too quick, guys. I had to scroll down on them. Daughter called them. She asked for trouble this time. This time of the night. You're right, Kathy.
So it's Mook's fault. Shannon says she loves bags.
Libby says, night, G's. Love you all.
Good night,
1
Libby.
a.m. here. Now he starts right back up. That's why we are addicted. Leona says, Mr. G's face is red. Oh, believe me, I don't get embarrassed. I'm just thinking, nipples.
Oh my goodness.
Tisha says, did you tune in Tokyo, Mr. G?
Oh my goodness.
Tune in
If he
Tokyo.
would have remembered, he probably would have.
How many times have you heard that?
A bunch of times.
Tune in Tokyo.
Oh, for the love of goodness. Rosie said, just don't look for the mannequin Vienna sausage. LOL.
Charlotte says, we know what he's going to be dreaming about tonight. I can neither confirm
Nor deny. RV said, did you guys take a picture of the mannequin for fun memories? His sister
My
took
sister
a
has it on her
picture
phone.
of him pinching the mannequin nipples. So Sheila,
Tune in Tokyo.
if you're watching, please send us a copy of that.
Chuck says, remember you're in California.
Beth says,
We'll just leave that right there, Chuck.
it does at Mrs. G. It sparks.
You're harsh in my melon. Harsh in my mellow.
Harsh in your mellow.
It's a melon. See, you see what I got on my mind.
Oh, hi, RN said, hopefully he didn't try to latch onto those nipples. Brian said, I always said, come in Cuba.
Sue says, Mr. G will be dreaming of mannequin nipples.
Julie says, y'all silly tonight. Love it. Jazzy Jazz, we lost Jazzy Jazz. She's laughing.
She's gone. Brandy says, I've never noticed mannequins with nipples. See, it's not just me. Mary says it's a new feature.
It's a new feature. I knew the bubble butts was a new feature that's been around for probably about, 5 or 6 years now. But Jillian said, Mook can neither confirm or deny.
Diana, we should be here all day tomorrow. She said we were so excited about you all coming here, and we want to meet you. Where could we best find you tomorrow? Here at the Raceway.
Yeah, hon, we'll be here. Stacy said, let's hope it didn't squirt anything at you.
Tim Lucas says, oh, this is late night with the G's. LOL. Forgot. Charlie says, your kids are happy kids. You are great parents, and your kids are fun too. Laughing is wonderful medicine for the soul.
Karen said, mine sparks too. Yeah, someone was saying that the like button on YouTube is starting to send off sparks when you hit it.
Dell said, did
Must
you
be a
peek
new
up
feature.
under its shirt? You know, I didn't want to ruin the visual.
You don't give him any
until
ideas.
you actually see,
Don't.
it can be anything you want it to be. But once you see,
It's over.
it's all disappointment.
So my mind just went in left field when you read the comment. Mine sparks too, and we were just talking about nipples.
That's not what she was talking about. She was talking about the like button. Like button.
Teresa says, my like button on YouTube does the sparks too.
Yeah, a lot of people have been saying it. Must be a new feature.
Gary says, my dad and me were at a truck stop somewhere. A huge, I don't know if I want to read the rest of them. This is a truck driver comment. Let me scroll through this. Okay, we're good.
he skimmed it.
I know it's coming from a truck driver. You got to proofread truck driver's comments. My dad and me were at a truck stop somewhere. A huge breasted waitress bent over the table to take his order. He saw boobs and a name tag. He said, "That's cute. What's the other one's name?"
Oh,
Looking over his glasses from the menu, I wanted to climb under the table.
Don Burke said, "Thank you for making me laugh anytime." Thanks for the super chat.
Thank you,
Super
sweetheart.
chat clap. RV retracted his message.
He said, "Wait, might be too far."
What said, "Now I'm going to have to look. Thanks, Trucker G." Raven said, "OMG, my face hurts from laughing. My dog is looking at me strangely, LOL." Julie said, "I noticed around Easter the like buttons changed color and spark."
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool. Conrad said, "Mama," with the hands up. Jillian said, "Depends, are optional. Nipples are not required. Might excite the host."
Shelly says, "I have to go to the mall tomorrow. I have to go to the mall tomorrow now. I have never seen nips either."
Angie said, "So I take it was cold at the swamp meet."
It must have been. That mannequin sure was cold because those headlights were on bright.
Stacy said, "Sorry, Mrs. G. It's after dark and Mr. G is liking those mannequins. It is quite funny to hear this from you both. I need a laugh and I will help to bring it as well."
Stacy said, "I worked at a truck stop for almost 8 years. I can handle trucker talk."
Julu says, "Imagine if X-Ray and Mike were there. Oh, good Lord."
Oh, Lordy.
Barb said, I need this. Laughter is the best medicine."
David says, "How old is your daughter?"
She
Too
is-
young for you, buddy.
She's married too.
Crystal says, "My hubby grills the best. Come over."
Doreen said, "Mook should have video called. She could join in."
Kathy says, "Can't take a truck driver anywhere."
No, you definitely cannot.
Jack says, "OMG." Jan says, "So I'm guessing you didn't try to latch on. Mrs. G would have really punched you." She probably just would have laughed at me. There's
Yes.
not too much I can do to surprise her.
Terry said, "This is the best part of the day. Thanks, G's." You're welcome. I think we lost Mook.
No, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
Cindy, yes, Cindy, the nipples were really hard. She asked, "Were the nipples hard, Mr. G?" Valerie says, "Hope her name wasn't Sugar." It could have been. I didn't ask.
Oh my goodness.
Michelle said, "Don't tell X-Ray."
RV said, "Back in good old days, mannequins were fully loaded and the girl mannequins even had makeup on."
Raina
Rocky
says, "Mannequin lives matter."
Rocky said, "Fun, I joined and Mr. G is talking about." Funny, I joined in and Mr. G is talking about.
Leela says, when my daughter was about 3, Daddy took her Christmas shopping. He was in a woman's department. Can you guess what he must have been looking at? My husband come home and later told me. My daughter said, "Is that for sexy Leo?" Really loud. Lingerie.
Jillian.
Probably.
Yeah, Jillian said, "Hey, Mook, Dad needs a new hobby."
Debbie says, "Hey, Mr. G, I just heard a joke. Why do women rub their eyes when they first wake up? Because they don't have balls to scratch." That's what Debbie said.
Lori said, "This is a fun night." Brenda said, "OMG, I'm dying here. Too funny." Nancy said, "I love After Dark with the G's. After the day I had, I needed good laughs."
No, I'll tell you Mom's joke. Mom used to tell my mom had a handful of jokes she'd always tell, and one of them was, and back when you're a kid, you're thinking, "Oh my God, you didn't just say that, did you, Mom?" What was it? Why do women have little bumps around their nipples? It's Braille for lick me.
She would
That's
laugh.
something you don't want to hear from your mother.
No, Nanny would laugh.
And she'd laugh because I would get
laugh.
embarrassed. That's about the only time I turn her head.
I can still hear her laughing after telling that joke.
I don't think I want to tell that one.
Brandy said, "Oh my God, I'm laughing so hard I can't believe I've not woke up my husband." Honey, what are you laughing about? What'd you wake me up for? Nipples.
Nipples.
Mike says, all I know is some talk about nipples and them being on high beam.
Oh, Ohio RN said, LOL at Mr. G. Vicky said, did you find out how much the mannequin was? I'm surprised he didn't ask.
I should have asked. Now I got up, and it's like an epiphany. Valerie says, Walmart will be overwhelmed with men on Sunday.
Stacy said, what did I just hear from Mr. G with two laughing faces?
Another news headline. Mannequins across America being molested, and no one knows why.
Check the G's after dark. Oh.
Mr. G's in jail.
Jillian says, to think this all started with shopping for underwear.
Yeah.
What said, it's Braille, love Grandma G.
Jan says, I was in the Navy for 12 years. Nothing surprises me.
Fun Lovin said, think I just peed a little.
Gotta move that parrot to a different room for the G's after dark.
Oh.
Girl says, yes, it's the best. Love you guys.
Oh,
David said, my birthday is July 21st, 1988, and I am 33 years old.
Oh, Jazzy Jazz.
She's married, buddy.
Jazzy Jazz said, X-Ray just went live at axe throwing with Mike Landis. I hope they don't hurt each other.
They're throwing axes?
Yes, axe throwing.
That's so much fun.
Do what to who?
She said that would be so much fun. Axe
Whoa.
throwing.
Who's?
X-Ray just went live at axe throwing with Mike Landis.
Did he figure out how to go live finally?
I guess so. They just said he went live. Lady Gentleman said, I needed this laughter too. Aw,
You know if they're back, Mike will be pounding on the side of the truck.
He said he
here in a
was
little
going
bit.
to. He's like, if I get back and you guys are doing a G's After Dark, I'm pounding on the truck.
I was thinking about going to bed.
Our Ray V said mannequin molester.
Crystal said we forgot about the 70s bush. Here.
Oh.
Where's that G string?
Oh, Lord.
Mike Foley says, I think I got lost in the mannequins.
Rosie said, tonight's topic will be labeled as After Dark Nipple Chat. They hid this. Mike's comment, he said hello with a bunch of smiley faces.
Oh. Shirley says, you don't shop for underwear at a swap meet.
Yeah, you do.
There's a question mark.
They're only slightly used.
Terry says, I know I peed, but never left the chair.
Shannon said, notice.
Mrs. G knows what that's like, don't you?
Yes. Shannon said, notice he didn't buy underwear. He was distracted by the nipples.
I forgot.
I forgot.
Terry says, you get me in trouble. Tamara says, we all needed this laugh. I'm dying here.
Oh, I'm glad you guys are having a good laugh. It's
The city
always
says
fun.
Mr. G doesn't want to share his mannequin.
Mike said, Mr. G, go buy that nipple mannequin and put him in the rig. Jillian said, let's go watch the axe throwing. No nipples. They might not have any nipples off if they throw them at each other.
David says, is your daughter the same age as I am? And Karen said, David Stroud, stop. David, you don't want to mess with my daughter. She packs.
Just ask your uncle.
I got a pretty good aim.
And it's not in a good way.
What said, I'm laughing so loud my dog just woke up, only slightly used chonies.
Dad says Yosemite Sam with your beard.
Speedy Girl said, I needed this. Love to laugh.
Gary says, absolutely. We all need to laugh. It's fun.
Oh, Jazzy Jazz, it's because I don't think X-Ray is able to go live yet. He's actually making videos and putting them up. That's what it is. That's why there's not a live chat.
Maggie says, oh my God, I thought you said ass throwing and just spit my water. They could be doing that.
Oh, goodness. Jim said, how many mannequins are going to show up at the track?
Crystal said, I will never look at JCPenney's again.
Love God said G-rated has a whole
what's
new
going to happen
meaning.
is everybody's going to go to the store from now on, and they're going to be looking at the boobs of every mannequin they see to try to find them nipples. Men and women.
We're going to go to town and we're going to see people.
That one ain't got nipples. Oop. Nipples! And Frank says we should set up a tent in the base park and listen to your jokes. Karen, thank you for the star, sweetheart.
Star salute.
That's what I ought to do when I pitch some nipples and go.
Lou said another nipple gate cover up, honk honk. Maria said ass throwing, OMG.
Brandy says nipples and ass throwing. I'm dying.
Zach said it's nipples, axe throwing. Rosie said pop, ass throwing, LOL.
Kathy says, Mr. G, you're safe. Amazon doesn't have mannequins with nipples, just bumps.
Chris.
Lucinda says, damn, that's sexist.
Crystal.
Go home, you're both drunk.
Crystal said, I'm so lost. I came in way too late. Oh, for
Jack says,
goodness.
so glad you're both laughing.
Off the cuff said G-spot after dark, pants optional.
Michelle says, puts a whole new meaning to X-ray saying, let's keep it sexy.
Stacy said, stop it, I'm about to wake my neighbors.
Cindy says, next they will ban nipples on mannequins. Next thing they'll ban the nipples on mannequins.
Vicky said, for the nipple mannequins.
Nicole
Thanks
says,
for the super chat.
We'll report our
Clap.
thank you. She says, we will report our nipple findings to you. Yeah, please do.
Do not Google mannequins with nipples. Don't do it.
Why did you do it, or Cody?
Just did it.
No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm curious.
Mike
I'm not gonna do
said,
it now, I'm
good
curious.
Christmas gift. That's why Mandy did it. She got curious. Mike said, good Christmas gift, nipple Manny.
Had a mannequin of Clint Eastwood. Scared the shit out of me, Crystal said. Mary says, walks into the store. Okay, where's the nipples hat, hun?
I'd like to see her mannequins.
Maggie says, but Trucker G said they have nipples.
Jazzy Jazz says, what was in your tacos tonight? Jim said, my wife just said mannequins are going to replace lot lizards.
We've got classy lot lizards, guys.
Marshall's mannequins don't have nipples, so don't try and peek unless you buy the outfit on it. Brenda says, that's how you will know who the G-Force people are.
Yeah, you walk into the
The
store.
ones looking for nipples.
You walk into the mall, into one of the department stores.
And Carrie says, yep, and cheap drawers.
Oh my goodness.
Michael says, are you sure it was a male mannequin? No, it was a female mannequin.
Mama said, your new hood ornament for the truck, nipple mannequin.
Nipple mannequin. Mrs. G CB name. Your handle, nipples. I don't know about anyone else, but I'd be up for ass throwing. Margie said. I'm not much at throwing ass. I'll catch it. Did I lose you? Are you okay? Do you need mouth to mouth?
No. The way you read that comment, just all nonchalant.
Kathy says, I'll never look at clothes shopping the same again, Mr. G.
Oh, goodness. Oh. Deborah said, OMG, now that is funny. Dennis said, tell me, G, was it cold in the store or was the mannequin happy to see you? Terry said, laughing out both ends.
So are bras now optional at G's After Dark? Yes, they are. Always have been. Misty said, yes, ma'am.
Oh, Visions by Anna Corral said, pardon me,
It's
do
free-
your mannequins
free the
have
tatas.
nipples?
Free the tatas. Ted says, I just want to thank you all for bringing the convoy to Sacramento. Appreciate you, buddy. Frank says, Passover needs mouth to mouth.
Kay says, Trucker G, sup? You horny nerds heard y'all were talking about the perfect ball size. Trucker G, can we get a demonstration again?
Of what?
Hold on, I'm trying to get it highlighted.
Oh, the perfect boob size.
Boob size. Can we get a demonstration again?
You know. Going in Tokyo. My chair's rolling, crossing legs, Mary said.
Oh, goodness.
You can buy one on Amazon for $65.99. Well, Taylor's already looking for them. Taylor Reed Long.
Zach said, I'm laughing so hard I just wet myself.
Marcia says, okay, totally dying here. Asteroid. Oh my goodness. Adam says, I think we may need some udder butter soon. Patrick says, go for it. It's already X-rated. Jan says, we used to make large coffee mugs with big nipple where you drink from. Now there will be a nightclub called Nipple Twisty Mannequins.
David said, this is way better than Jimmy Kimmel. Beth says, you guys are cracking me up. Deborah said, titty tweaking?
My eyes have so much water on them, I cannot read comments.
Raven says, this is a perfect shirt for Marcus, and then put a piece of tape that has Mr. G. Oh, the G's meat. Visions by Anna said, OMG, I am too high for this.
Shirley said. Who said that?
Visions by Anna. I'm too high for
That's hilarious.
Ohio RN said, can see it now. Amazon Prime pulling into the raceway with a bunch of mannequins with nipples.
Shirley says, I'm curious who took the head off that mannequin. He must not have been into nipples.
Shannon said, oh, utter butter. That stuff was awesome.
Frank says, secret package will be delivered here.
Team Duchess says, my husband, when he was a prospect for a motorcycle club many years ago, had to strap an armless, legless mannequin to his sissy bar. Oh, that.
Maggie says, Trucker G opens new store. Tatas R Us.
Tatas R Us. Zach said, utter nipples. Jim said, UT Spring t-shirt. Three must have for truckers. Dr. Thunder, Pringles, and mannequins.
Oh, I thought she was going to say nipples.
No, she didn't.
Janet says, I have to learn to pee before you guys go live.
Kathleen said, my uncle made boobs in college art class. Where'd it go? One silver, other gold, bolt nut nipples. Got an A grade. This reminded me of it.
Don says, Trucker G on Amazon, $49.99 to wet yourself. Most laughs in a week. Thank you for the super chat.
Super chat clap. Whoops.
You missed.
There we go.
See, that's what happens when she starts thinking about nipples.
Love God says, so I take it.
You notice she just
The
glossed
theme
over
of
that.
tonight is mannequins and nipples. Not too far off from pole dancing, LOL. Trina said, and they ask what's been accomplished. Nipples have been discovered in California. That's a big dang deal.
Tracy Welsh says, was it 420 with you two? No, that's natural.
Viper said, I sure hope my dream catcher works tonight, or I will be dreaming about mannequins' nipples.
Mary says, my husband inherited a booby coffee cup with nipples is where you're supposed to drink from. Nicole says, laughing is so hard, my cat came and checked on me.
Native says, I'm trying to make sense of this nipples.
And Tracy says, okay, if I go to Stockton Swap Meet and look for this mannequin and there is a crowd in front of it, I will yell G-Force and they will all turn around. I'm going to be around the best crowd of people ever. It was funny because after that, we didn't even really go into the rest of it. After that, I was looking at every single mannequin we come across.
That's where you
some
found
of them
the
had
square ones.
They had flat boobs.
Flat, square ones.
Those weren't as nice to look at.
Anthony said super nipple clap.
I just kind of figured they found a bad, what do they call those?
A defective.
Plastic surgeon here in California. Like, what's that show you watch? Botched?
Botched. The mannequin version. Shannon said, glad to know I'm not the only one peeing my pants. Ohio RN said, LOL, at nipples have been discovered in California.
Misty's thinking about taking a trip to Stockton, California for the swap meet. Sherry says, now you'll never be able to go shopping alone again, Mrs. G. He's going to tag along to play with the mannequins.
Super Salty said, hello. Hey, Super Salty.
Mike said, YE. And Beth said, quit laughing and spit it out.
Raven said, I woke my daughter up laughing. She came in and says, are you watching the G's again, LOL?
Brenda says, if it looks like a dummy and acts like a dummy, feel the nips to see if it's a dummy. Jay Rogers says, is Dawn Burke legit or was she the one? Guys, we don't know the story behind that. The only ones that know are the two of them and God. Yeah, and I don't care, to be honest with you. I mean, like Miss G just said, that's between the two of them, and I really don't care.
Sherry said, oh geez, you are not right. I love it. Thanks for the laughs.
Randy says, the things that make you go,
No joke, right?
Bobby says, I gotta go pee.
Lori said, if I see mannequins with nipples, we'll burst out laughing.
Crystal says, flippy nipply outside.
Pine said, it rolled. Tell the story again on the nipples. Some of us are lost, although this is funny anyways.
Would you like to reiterate?
Ohio RN said Dr. Nipple Popper.
Would you like to reiterate?
Okay, G had a squirrel moment. He's seen a mannequin. Mannequins have boobs. He happened to notice that this mannequin with boobs, it had nipples.
Not only did it have a butt that said, pow, it had nipples.
Terry said, 1:35 a.m. here. Gotta go. Love you guys. Love you too.
Frank
Get
says
some rest.
plastic surgery. LOL, California. All boobs need love, and Amanda said, you are exactly right. Can you imagine if Mike and X-Ray were there?
Oh, yeah.
I think this would get real out of hand really quick. Brenda says, went to a swap meet before, mannequin with leather chaps and no undies. I don't know if I'd have left. Especially if they had nipples.
Janice said, I just arrived. Nipples.
Trucker G, see what 3 million miles does to you? Oh, yeah.
Makes you a little nipply.
Mike Foley, you're missing being in there with them. He said nipples, ass, and axe throwing. Lots going on in the G ride tonight.
Marie said, good night. See you on the flip side. Good night, Marie. Deborah said, funny love the G's after dark, but this one was funnier.
Tammy says, so we need to send Bill money when Mr. G goes shopping. Maybe. Maybe.
Ohio RN said, Mike and X-Ray are going to be upset. They didn't make this after dark.
Gary says, this is great, but my gut hurts.
Wendy said, nipple or not to nipple?
Stephanie says, my daughter works retail. I'm going to have to ask her about their mannequins.
Oh, goodness.
Nicole said, add mannequin nipple story to how you met Mrs. G story.
I know, right? Oh, yeah. RV said, Marcus and Mike will hear about this. Mandy said, X-Ray will be talking are taking the convoy on a secret mission tomorrow to the mall to look at the mannequins.
And Judy says, this is tits overload. Love you too, Crystal.
Bess said, night, you two. My stomach hurts from laughing. Good night, Bess.
Frank says, Mrs. G will not reiterate your jokes.
Lori said, good night, Mr. and Mrs. G. Take care. Good night, honey. Deborah said, they might come a knocking when the truck starts rocking.
Oh, Lordy. That's happened.
That's happened.
Oh.
It might have been a stormy night. Who knows? Yes.
Jillian said,
I forgot your daughter was on the phone.
that was Cody as a background. Jillian said, part 2, nipples are us x-ray and Mike added.
Brenda says, okay, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much for the laughs. Love you all so much. Love my G-Force family. Good night.
Good night, Speedy girl.
Cindy said, Mr. G, nipple man now? Always have been.
Oh, Chip said, joke. I'm not really a fan of nipple tassels. I just can't see the point.
That's funny, Chips.
That was
Is that
good.
Chips? Yeah.
That was Chips.
That was a good one, man.
Love God said, at Mandy, what if, I hope not.
Don Manning says, if he starts laughing in his sleep, you will know what he is dreaming about. Gary says, this is cool. Nobody's getting offended. Awesome.
I know, right?
Who'd have thought?
Do what?
Cody said he's going to have nightmares tonight.
Nightmares tonight. Rosie said, Mom, TMI, haha. Team Duchess said, did Mr. G motor boat the mannequin?
Don't give me no ideas. Now I'm having regrets.
Denise.
You will neither confirm nor deny.
Denise said, Marcus is probably planning on going to Stockton swap meet tomorrow with his can of Pringles.
Oh. Who's on the phone? Michael says, that is our daughter.
Our youngest daughter.
Hi.
She made the mistake of calling.
She was already in the comments telling stories on us.
You're
Oh, shoot.
welcome.
Heidi
I told
says,
a good story,
Heidi
okay?
said, good night, church in the morning. Say a prayer for me,
Good
Heidi.
night, honey. Get some rest. Conrad said, without nipples, boobs are pointless.
Exactly. Brenda says, love my G family.
We love you.
Must have been cold. That's a bum. Okay, must have been cold where it was titty hard on.
Super Salty says, anyone want a gummy bear? I have extras. Stacy says, this has been needed greatly. I am so glad I took time off to be here. Thank you, G's. And the night is young. Okay, it's 1:40 a.m. in Ohio, but I can sleep in, for I don't want to miss this.
Is your daughter on YouTube or Facebook? My daughter is actually one of the moderators on
The
Facebook.
Trucker G page, yes, for Facebook.
Rick says, too bad it wasn't a squeaky toy. You wouldn't have got me away from it if it squeaked. I'd still be there.
You'd have closed the swap meet down.
I would have said, look, it squeaks. Linda says, I can't get past the ass throwing. Oh my God, I'm dying here. Can't breathe.
RV said their daughter is getting educated G-style.
Oh, believe me, this is pretty mellow for me. Am I wrong, Milk?
No, not at all. This is like G-rated.
Super Salty said, did I get censored? No. No one censored you.
No, I just read too much and I cut Mrs. G off is what it is, guys.
Anthony C said, this is a real titty twister. Shannon said, praying day and night for the G family. Thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, I'm starting to get tired, baby.
Yeah. I think it's about time to call it
My gut's
a
starting to hurt.
night.
You guys make me laugh.
Maria said squeaky nipples. Now
I
that
forgot
would
all-
have been something.
I forgot all about you. You guys reminded me about going to
The swap meet.
swap meet. I forgot all about the nipples till you brought it up. And I'm looking back and I'm thinking, wait a minute, that mannequin had nipples. He was like, squirrel.
Dawn said, "You have bail money. Thanks for the laughs. My stomach hurts." Thank you, Dawn,
Said, no fact check here.
for the super chat. Clap.
There you go.
You're a dork.
Now Mr. G won't shout squirrel anymore. Nipples. Sriracha.
Sriracha. Well, at least it's not like Laylee's code word. What is it? Caca. Caca. She makes a funny face when she says it too.
Don't forget the square boobs.
Yeah. There was several mannequins with the square boobs that were like hacked off.
They still had a butt that goes pow. But the boob said.
Cody Williams said, "Hey, geez, what's up?"
Valerie says, Mama, can TT have a new squeak toy?
Deborah said, "Love you, geez. God bless you."
Guys, you
Love
have you a good
too.
night. We love you
Good
all.
night, guys. I'm glad we could laugh together.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys. Love ya. Good night.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah,
Oh.
that was a